You know what, maybe I did hit go live and it just didn't come up the first time. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, 'cause, okay. All right. Some technical difficulties.
Nothing new. Nothing new.
We've been talking with Casellas and the contract and going over, we live stream our workshops so people can listen in, so, yeah. We've been talking about pickups and how many we have, and white goods and bulky goods and tire drop-off, so. That's where we're at.
All right.
I had nothing else.
Get it together and send it over.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Nice to meet you as well. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
No problem.
Appreciate it.
All right. Well, that sounds promising for,
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that some of the concerns around stickers and bags that I had heard from
Other
a couple
people.
residents reach out to me
yep.
and say, you know, they've done this in other communities, and then the next year they did this, and I was like, well,
Yeah.
gotta find that.
They
So,
didn't do it, yeah.
Yeah,
Communities
so-
did
Right,
it.
the
the
municipalities
communities did
did
it,
it.
and not the
Mhm.
not the company, which is
Yeah.
good to hear.
Mhm.
I'm a little concerned about what they're gonna charge for
For the,
bulky and,
Yeah.
and white goods and tires, because, I mean, that was supposed to be part of the bid. It's kinda,
yeah,
no one did it and they did. Now, it's not gonna equal the difference between the two bid prices.
let's
but-
hope not.
Yeah, really.
Right.
Yeah, she had sent me.
So that'll be interesting tomorrow, if they're doing driving around,
Yeah,
you know, if they should get up there, get out here early and.
Right.
Yep.
yeah.
So she had sent me, based on the tonnage from bulky waste, we'll assume that we're gonna need one rear load packer truck and 3 roll-offs, one for white goods, one for e-waste, one for tires. Obviously, we don't need one for e-waste now. So one for white goods, one for tires. She said, and then kind of laid it out, truck time, $3.75 an hour for 4 or 5 hours. Bulky waste disposal, $140 per ton. Roll-off container delivery is $250 per container. Roll-off removals, $5.25 per haul, so for 3 roll-offs it would be $15.75. And then $5 per tire for tire disposal. And so I sent her back a note that said, so based on the below, we'd be looking at around $4,200 for the drop-off of 3 roll-offs and 1 truck, plus the cost of disposal, with further understanding that more containers would be more money. So for 3 roll-offs and 1 truck, it would be $4,200 plus whatever the cost of disposal is.
So is that doing them on the same day?
That would be doing everything on the same day. So you'd be looking at around $7,500 to do a drop-off event.
A drop-off of that, yeah.
Yeah.
Which,
And then they're gonna work on.
you're gonna have to convince me if that's the way we're going.
I think it's a good idea. I mean, we do tire drop-offs,
Mhm.
and it's amazing what people bring in
Right.
and what they have.
Right.
So I'm thinking.
Rolling a tire into your car is a lot different than loading a washing machine into
Right.
your car.
But what do these people do that get it to the end of their driveway? If they have help or friends that help them get these white goods in their older, out of their houses to the driveway,
Yeah.
they may know somebody who can just put it on their truck and take it for them. I'm just saying, I think that it's
They may.
six of one, half dozen of the other for
Right.
the cost to have a drop-off or a pickup. I don't know, I think I would just be curious to, if we had data on what
I think it'll
kind of white goods get picked up and,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it'd be good to know what it would cost, what's gonna cost them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what they kind of come back with and say, here's what it would take for us to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because, if it's astronomical, then, maybe the drop-off makes more sense from a money standpoint. But if it's not, in terms of difference, but,
Mm.
I mean, $7,500 for an event, for 3 roll-off containers and a truck to get everything, everything dropped off. You could probably do it twice a year. You could do it in the spring and in the fall.
You mean bulky and white goods?
Bulky and white goods.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole point of doing it, right, is to keep it out of the woods and
Yeah.
off
Right.
the, ditched on the side of the
Yep.
road.
Well, especially with tires,
Yes.
Yep.
Do we know how many tires we had last time?
Yes, it's a number that we write them, we're
Right.
busy writing them down. I'd have to look and see if I saved that information.
Yeah, I think once we get the sort of the dual quote from them of what it's gonna cost, then we kind of proceed with which way is better for everybody.
Yeah.
Shady Lane, they do pick it up with the ton truck.
They do.
Yeah. And Danielle sent us an email for a couple items. First was the email about road crew for the
Oh,
health
yeah.
insurance and deductions.
And then, let me go back. I don't have the numbers at my fingertips for tire drop-off.
So currently, road payroll is paid out of the road accounts.
Payroll is.
Should the payroll taxes be paid out of the road account as well?
Yes, that was a decision that was made quite a while ago. The additional benefits, though, were not part of the picture, so.
And so like health insurance and
Health
dental,
insurance, yeah.
medical leave,
Yeah.
so
yeah.
those are all out of the admin accounts?
Well, I don't know, right?
Out of the town, just that it's not part of road budget then.
Yeah, see, when that decision was made, and it was probably 10 years ago, the board felt that the road crew was kind of an entity of themselves,
Mhm.
and so they wanted to keep a very close eye on what the road costs were, and that's why they payroll taxes out
Mhm.
of the admin. I mean, out of the road budget, and they started doing it at that time. I think it's a good way to keep track of things. It does cut into the budget a little,
Right.
but
But then we could, for the next fiscal year, increase it a little bit if we had to for
Right.
that reason, right?
right.
So you're saying it's a good idea to take benefits out of the road budget as well?
I would.
I would think that's a good idea as well. I mean, kind of makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
So all the ones that are in there now, I believe, are, in what she was saying in her email, is they're now currently taken out of admin. So we should have her take those out of,
Starting with July 1st?
Yeah, I'm not sure he's got a budget that'll cover it
right.
this
Right.
year, so.
So
yeah,
starting
July.
going forward.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we move road commissioner and create a like a third account? Because right now you have your road expenses, you have your paving and sealing. Should we create a third one there that's payroll?
Payroll and bennies.
benefits and that sort of
Probably,
thing? Just so it all gets voted on in the same
Yes.
spot?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when she does payroll, what does that come out of?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
need to create a new one.
Right.
We'd have to create.
But if she's been paying payroll out of the road
Yeah.
budget?
Yeah, it just comes out the road budget.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, it comes out of
there's
the.
like you said, there's paving and sealing, and then there's road.
Highway maintenance, and then there's,
Yeah, it comes out of highway maintenance.
okay.
Yeah. And that's the other challenge, right, that you have is because of that way, it's like, well, if they're doing maintenance work, then it comes out of one. If they're doing paving and sealing work, should it come out of paving and sealing? Or,
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah,
it's,
right.
So it creates sort of this, that's the other part.
Right.
It creates
It's gotta be its own,
It's gotta be its own thing.
Yeah, it's gotta be its own thing.
Or just put under wages.
right,
So if we wanted to keep it under road, to kind of keep an eye on the road expenses, which I
Yeah.
think is a good idea.
right.
Then you just gotta create that sub-account for, road wages, road
Yeah.
benefits.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. And then the other one, please review Blue Star, the email she sent about Blue Star Accounting and Advising.
That was a while ago. She
Yeah.
said something about it's not a contract. It sure sounded like a contract to me.
And yeah, it was definitely a contract.
Yeah.
I know she had talked to David from Swanville and Don from Porter. Yeah, Don's from Porter. And she talked to them, and they were able to be helpful for some things, but obviously everybody does it differently. So she was hoping to be able to contract with this Blue Star Advising, Accounting and Advising. Told her obviously we'd have to vote on it if we were going to yay or nay, but that we would talk about it here.
And this was something that she would use as needed.
Right.
Correct. So this would be the company that she'd be asking her questions to,
Yeah.
rather than to the auditors, because given the amount of the cost of asking the auditors questions.
And then was she also looking at another auditor, RHR, in Buxton? I think that's,
Oh, I think a lot of the other clerks had said that they use RHR.
yeah, I know Porter does.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
but didn't have spectacular things to say.
I didn't really look at it. I know that I was looking at the contract that Deb had sent us that we have with Bullier. It's contract for them to do the audits through this current, like the one that's ending in a week, or not even a week.
Through this fiscal year.
Right.
Right, but they're only on 22.
Right.
So we would renew their contract to have them continue past 22.
Well, no, the way the contract is written, it's not even written as, like, there is no timetable on there. They were contracted to do the audits so they're on 22. They're contracted for that one. They're contracted for 22, 23, 23, 24, and 24, 25. So they are under contract for all those audits.
Yes. There's no renewing.
There is no
It's already there.
time.
Okay,
table.
okay.
The concern is it just took them as long as it did. Are we now entering a situation where we're signing 4-year, 5-year contracts without voter approval.
Yeah.
So,
And how do we, I mean, if they're gonna take until 28 to finish the 25,
right.
nobody can start on anything until they're done with that.
Exactly.
And it's,
Yeah, it's not like you can hire 5 different auditors to
Right.
come in and each say,
Yeah.
here's your year.
right.
Yeah, because the
Yeah, it
beginning
all
number
builds,
is
yeah.
accurate. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if we need to meet with them or whatever, but we need to have them do something to speed it up.
Yeah,
because,
maybe we can set up a Zoom with them
Yeah,
in the next week or two.
yeah, just to kind
I
of get
think
that
we should,
moving.
yeah,
Yeah.
Especially because right now is a good time to talk to them too, because the year's ending.
yeah,
And we can say, all right,
yeah,
we signed this contract in 23.
uh-huh,
We've gotten through 2 audits. We need to get caught up.
Mm-hmm.
An audit a year will not get us caught up.
Right.
So,
And frankly, most towns are behind in their audits, but not as far
Yeah.
as we were for sure,
Mhm.
and probably not as far as we are currently.
just as long as we have a plan,
Yeah.
that's all I really
so,
care to have.
how about if I call Beaulieu, and set up as soon as we can, a Zoom meeting?
Yep.
Okay,
Sure. Monday is not a good day.
no. So it's potentially,
Like the 10th.
oh, next week is the,
Next week's the 3rd.
okay, okay. For the
So we're
10th.
closed on the 3rd, I heard? Is that right?
Clerk's
Yes.
office is closed on the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
I mean, obviously, if we wanted to come in and meet, I would not be able to be here.
Yeah.
LSR is gonna look for another day as well.
Yeah, I think they asked for the 10th.
Okay,
I think I saw that email.
all right, so we're looking at the 10th for meeting, Zoom meeting for July 10th. Where did June go?
It blinked.
June went to England.
Seriously. So back to Blue Star. I'm just gonna tell you right now that I have a little bit of a, edge about their name, because it was never a good sign in the hospital.
Oh.
Okay,
Right.
so when I saw that, I'm like, I don't even like their name, but anyone who
Not
works,
that particular
not
company.
not
but
that
just
company, but
the symbolism
right,
of
the
a blue
symbolism
star.
of what
Gotcha,
that
gotcha.
meant, right?
Well,
So my question was, does that mean, it looks to me like a contract that would be signed that allows Danielle to call them with questions, but is there a cost to sign the contract?
No, the cost is the question.
Yeah.
Our fees for work will be $150 per hour, charged in quarter-hour increments,
Right.
plus out-of-pocket expenses, should they need to come in.
Right.
Travel time, $50 an hour, plus mileage.
my only concern is that this becomes the first line of answers as opposed to, I mean, there's a great clerk's website, or links are out there, listserv, excuse me, and Trio. We pay Trio tons of money, and, you know, they won't respond in 5 minutes, but they'll respond in 4 or 5 hours. I just don't want this to become the first line.
The be-all and the end-all of
Yeah.
which, I think, and, Danielle, go ahead and text me if you're listening, but I think that it's been her MO to get as much information as she can from the clerks,
Yeah.
and, and
Yeah.
and now Dawn over in Porter,
Yeah.
that kind of thing,
Okay.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost anything to get linked up, so.
Yeah, and I think it's something that we budget for it. Obviously, she's not gonna ask them, she's not gonna be able to ask him a question, because we wouldn't be able to sign the contract until Monday at the
Right.
earliest anyway.
Right.
So it's something that we can budget for in the admin expenses, so,
Yeah.
you know, we can say, you know, you have this
How many-
much budget.
You only
know,
have this many questions you can ask,
Well,
right?
yeah, I mean,
So-
it's this many hours of,
Right.
you know, whatever,
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Yeah,
We can take a look at it that way.
yeah,
But that way, we can kind of limit the, you know,
Right.
the unease that way.
yeah.
Yep.
And that way, it kind of forces the hand of saying, you know, hey, make sure you're using your other resources before we're using this.
Right.
This
Mhm.
is sort of a
Right.
last ditch
Yep.
effort to get the right answer.
So, you know, a little less than $40 an hour for a 15-minute phone call
Right.
could be, you know,
$40 an hour.
I mean, $40 for a
$40.
right.
Okay, yes.
$40 for a 15-minute phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and she could probably get a lot of answers in 15 minutes, so depending on what the
Right.
question is.
Right.
Yeah. We got clerk 2 up and running with the new computer.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Got all the printers set up, got everything all set up, mapped
Good.
over correctly.
Yeah.
Took
So what
coup-
did you guys buy for computers? I didn't.
All-in-ones.
Okay,
So it's literally just the monitor with the computer built in behind it.
right,
Chris's recommendation for all-in-ones.
okay,
I had sent him over some, and he said, you know, those are more for home use. Here's what most towns use, and
Yeah.
sent it over. So yeah,
okay. And
So-
how many did you buy? Just
2,
one? Two,
just for the 2 clerk.
okay,
Yeah.
good. Good.
Yeah, they're very fast. They had enough memory had the right amount of memory that he wanted. I set them up whatever day I was here, that Wednesday.
Yeah,
Wednesday before we were off
Yeah,
on Thursday.
yep.
And then he, I sent him, linked them, hardwired them in so that Chris could log in and map them.
Yep,
And so he just did that over the weekend, so saved us him having to come out here.
yep,
And then Danielle ordered a cable for the new title printer. The one that they have is not in very good shape. It's
Yeah.
missing covers. It's probably the one you ordered when you first started.
I thought it
No,
died. I
sir,
thought it
that
actually,
one-
I
That one
thought,
came from my office at my house.
oh, wow.
It's probably 35 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, I
so
thought
yeah,
it died. I thought it completely went.
It did. She had to do. She had to handwrite a couple of titles.
Yeah.
So I had to reach out to the clerk serve and say, "What are you using?" And somebody sent back a like, "Here's how you set it up. Here's the exact buttons you
Yeah,
press to do it."
perfect.
Wow.
And
Perfect,
so it
yeah.
worked out great. So we got that printer. We needed the cable. We needed a printer USB A to B,
mhm.
and so that should be here. I didn't get a chance to talk to her before she left, but I'll get that set up Monday if as long as it came in.
Mhm.
But that's, you know, all of plugging it in.
Yeah, great.
But yeah, so that'll be good. Get those. Chris mapped the drives from the old computers to the new ones.
Yeah.
So we don't have to have those plugged in. Like I was thinking we might have to have them plugged in the computer room.
Yeah.
He just fully mapped everything over.
Yeah,
So we don't have to do that. So
Yeah.
we'll have to remember that when we do your desktop, that he can map over everything.
uh-huh.
So that way we don't have to,
When you say map over, I'm not sure.
takes like the drive of all the files.
Yeah.
And just,
Oh, okay. So
yeah.
you
He said to
replicated
hold
it,
on
yeah.
to clerk 1 is where the trio files are, I
Yeah,
think.
Yeah.
He said that PC, he said, I've mapped everything over, he said, just don't get rid of it,
Uh-huh.
you know, in case something happens, but,
Right.
you know, you lose everything if you did that. But he said that shouldn't ever be a problem.
Right, yeah.
And then he identified a couple of things, like how things were logged into,
Uh-huh.
like Trio, and like saving passwords and things like that. He'd mentioned that was what got Lovell in trouble, whichever one it was.
Huh.
The one that got hacked, the town that got hacked.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Yeah, their
I think it was
computers
Lovell.
were set so that they would never sleep, and they were set so that if you logged onto the
Stay logged
computer,
in.
you had admin access to
Yeah,
Trio.
yeah.
Yeah.
changing the subject from that to the emails regarding appeals processes that we have received.
Appeals processes.
We received one from Zach Brandline. We received one from Tammy Snow about a stay of a request for a stay on issuing completeness reviews. I'm going to ask both of you if I can email our attorney regarding all of these matters,
Yep.
so that we can talk about it again on Monday.
Yeah.
At some point on Monday.
Yeah. That sounds good.
And then another one has just come in regarding permitting. Yeah, I think we need some attorney consultation on all of this, so
Uh-huh.
if you guys are good, well, then I'll do that with CCing everybody and we'll,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
Oh, just got one from Judy Ingram, Lloyd Watson Road. During the summer, trash and recycling are picked up on Lloyd Watson Road, beginning at number 21. And the road ends at between, she said, road between the pond. Okay, not round between the pond. Both are put outside at the end of their driveway. Brock Lane begins opposite number 21. Mellon turns around at the dead end of that small road. East Shore Drive is, I'm going to forward this to you, okay?
Okay.
East
And
Shore, yeah.
I'll just include it with
Yep.
my, I'll make that update and send it over. Yeah, it
So
sounds like they're gonna kind of learn as they go.
Other owners have to bring trash and recycling up to Penn Dexter. During the summer, it just says during the summer, trash and recycling are picked up on the road. So does that
Right.
mean outside of the summer, they bring it up to the,
Up to the,
okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to forward it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Lloyd Watson is not plowed
No,
No.
okay.
during the winter.
So they must have, like, Judy must get somebody to plow it then, or they must all pitch in.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know how
okay.
that works, but that's them, not us.
Okay, here, this is from Danielle too. Just let the select board know that, hold on. I've exhausted the listserv in Trio. I have probably 6 open tickets in Trio. I've asked over 2 months to get access to budgetary training. They still haven't given me access to the recorded training. And I've used the listserv on the clerk side and treasurer side.
Yeah.
Okay. She's just looking for another avenue to get answers and get things done correctly, so, yeah.
Yep.
We believe you, Danielle, we believe you.
I don't know if you saw in the mechanical services contract, we're just waiting on,
Oh.
Paul to give us a quote
Okay.
for cleaning.
Because these guys are, this is June 30th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we reach out to them about?
Did I ask Debbie to ask them about that? I'm not sure that I
Okay.
did, okay.
Removing the need to clean the boiler part of the contract? Because obviously we're replacing it, they shouldn't clean it.
They are not cleaning.
They never
anyways.
have, right?
It's-
Well,
Because
they
you-
did for a while.
But then
it's-
I know you've called JP Carroll in the past when we've had issues with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, they removed that last contract.
Mechanical services?
Yeah.
No, it's in that contract.
Okay.
Yeah, take a look at your
Oh, I
log.
believe you.
Yeah.
Nozzle
Yeah.
replacement, and
Right.
all that is in
No,
there.
it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be.
So it's not even a correct contract. We've had them change the date, now we have to,
Yeah.
okay, on Monday, we get Deb to email and,
Yeah.
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 And then maybe we've heard from Paul on Monday as well.
Yeah, we
so-
told them we needed
Okay,
it Monday
yeah,
too, so.
okay. Okay.
You asked Chris about the iPad as well?
Yeah, he said,
Okay.
he did not set up the iPads, and then about the Microsoft, he said the charge from Microsoft was probably for a home account. He said, I didn't set that account up. I don't know if he means the town having a home account?
Yeah,
Okay.
all of our accounts were home accounts to start.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I specifically remember he said he was not gonna set up those iPads.
So who did?
Probably Eric. And then then the other iPad was probably not used. Which is, where is it?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I charged it and was trying to get into it, but it's got a passcode.
Maybe Eric would know?
I can ask him.
Yeah,
And I'll find out what passwords are.
okay.
I should've. We should've,
I've got it for the phone.
oh, you do?
Yeah. Yeah. So, that one's all set. So I'll get
Okay.
the one for the iPad, which should give us everything else we need.
Okay. I might wait to hear from you after you talk to Eric in case he
Yeah.
has, okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming he set them both up similarly?
Yeah, that's my guess. It was quite covered in dust when. I think other than that, I'm pretty good.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
are you? You're good?
I am.
You don't have anything else?
All right.
I'm fading.
Yeah,
and
you're
I
ready to
think
go.
I'm gonna-
You're ready to go. I'm gonna pick up all the trash. Wait, 'cause I was.
All right, thank you, folks. Thank you for all you did while I was gone and all you're still doing.
Get better. And thank you
Yeah.
folks for listening.